Hey, what's up YouTube fam? My name is Yolanda, and if this is your first time watching one of my videos, you're probably wondering like, what is this chick about? What is she doing? Honestly, I do a little bit of everything. So my first set of videos were about, my adoption journey, and then there's videos about my Era Garden journey, which that is still literally like a work in progress. Okay, we're gonna move it along from that for now. For now, we'll be back to that. However, in this video, I want to share with you all how I am going to be planting my first elderberry cutting. A lot of people are getting into a lot of homemade herbs, homemade remedies, making medicines with herbs and things like that. And elderberry is one of the oldest berries that you can use to actually make your own medicine. I actually use it myself making my own elderberries, but I buy the dried elderberries from Amazon. However, recently a YouTube creator that I follow by the name of Lead Farmer 73 actually did a video and was giving away cuttings from his actual elderberry tree from his own backyard. So I figure, why not go ahead and buy the cutting, try to grow it myself, because I make my own syrup, so I use a lot of elderberries, and my recipe is really good to the point where my boyfriend tries to drink it like it's water, and it's like, dude, it's medicine. You can't drink it like it's water, but he tries. And I make not only elderberry syrup out of it, I actually made an elderberry tincture out of it. So I figured this is a way for me to save money and grow my own elderberries in my own house patio. I'm not sure exactly where yet I'm gonna put it, but I still wanted to share this with you guys. So first things first, the cutting. So I ordered this from him, I would say kind of early to mid December. Okay, it came in this bag. And in his video that he did, he literally gave instructions on how to do this, to get this thing to grow. So I kept it in the same bag that it's in. It's wrapped. And I put the date on it. And I literally just stuck it in my pantry. It's been in my pantry now for a few weeks. So I wanted to take it out and show you guys exactly what it looks like now. So it comes like this, or it came like this. However, when I first got it, I unwrapped it, made sure it was okay, and nothing had sprouted on it yet. So I said, you know what, I'm just going to keep it in a dark place, and we'll see what happens. I was a little nervous in the beginning because, if it's in there for like a week or so and nothing sprouted, you're like, wait a minute, what is really going on here? However, today, when I looked at it, look at that. I'm going to wait for that to focus. Is that going to focus? There we go. Today, this is what I have. I literally have two, and there's more. All these little white pieces, I believe that's more green sprouting, but I have no roots. So, I need roots. What I'm going to do is actually plant this in a container. A little, I wouldn't even call it a container. It's more like a little plastic bowl of a sort that I have. I'm going to plant it in that, and we're going to see how well it does. So the first thing in this process, what I want to show you guys, is my actual pot that I'm going to be using and what's already in my pot. This is what's in my pot. This is pretty much natural fertilizer. This is orange peels, eggshells, I think some banana peels, maybe even some onion shells or leftover onion stuff. And the reason I'm going to leave this in here, again, is natural fertilizer. Eventually it will break down with the rest of the soil that I'm going to use. So this pot is not that big. I think it's like an 11-inch pot. It has like the little holes in the bottom of it to like kind of like contain excess water. So I don't need to put anything underneath it. I got this from Lowe's. I mean, like years ago. I've had these. I have this pot and more like it. I've had it for a long time. So I'm going to fill this up with dirt and put the cutting in here, and we will see what it does. So let's get to it. So what I have here to start with, this is not going to be enough dirt. This is just some Miracle Grow potting soil. I got it either at Target or Lowe's a long time ago. So it's not gonna be enough to fill this whole pot up like I want to. So I got some other soil on standby. So I'm gonna just dump it in here. But there's not a whole lot, so I can just literally like kind of dump it in here nicely. Oh, it may be enough. No, it's not gonna be enough. Nope. It's not gonna be enough. Nope. It wasn't enough, but that's okay. I'm gonna put this over here in the trash, like so. And there's what I have in there. I'm gonna add some more dirt to it, because this is not gonna be enough. But in the meantime, yes, I have this little, yes, I have my little princess shovel. I found it after I thought I lost it, but I found it. So I'm just gonna mix this up in here with the stuff that's in the bottom. And again, this will decompose over time. So not gonna worry about this. And it's been outside of on my patio for a while, and there's no bugs or anything like that in there. I guess they didn't like it. So just gonna mix that up in there a little bit. Just gonna mix that up in there a little bit. So one thing about potting soil, nobody told me, hey, you have to use a certain potting soil, yada, yada, yada. Nobody told me you couldn't mix certain potting soil. So what I have here is the Stay Green flower and vegetable garden soil. I got it from Lowe's, and I was so shocked because when I went to check out, it was literally like $4, and I was like, it's only $4. I had got like 2 bags to begin with. It's like $4 a bag, you know, with the military discount. By the way, if you are watching this video and you are a veteran and you're not aware of Lowe's discount they give us 10% off, and they got free parking. And no, Lowe's did not sponsor me to say that. It's just a thing. So anywho, I'm gonna cut this bag open, take some dirt out of it, put it in the pot, and then we're gonna continue. Okay, so I have filled it up with dirt. So you want to see how much I filled it up. I didn't fill it like all the way up to like the brim. I left a little space at the top of it, and I kind of like dug my little hole already that I'm gonna put it in. I mean, there's no point of you watching me put dirt in the pot. I mean, what for? I kind of think that's weird when people do that. When people do that, like if you don't know how to put dirt in a pot, then yikes. Anywho, so I'm gonna stick it in here. Again, I'm sticking the side that don't have anything growing out of it. I've already got my little hole in here. Then I'm just gonna fill it in. Stand it up in here nice and pretty. Put it maybe in the middle of the pot. Oh, nice and pretty. And that's it. Now, I do understand that I am covering up some of the little nugget, you know, I won't say nugget things, the little nub things that look like they may be sprouting something, but that's okay with me. I don't care about that. All I care about is not covering up what's already sprouted, which are these two little cute little things on the side. They kind of remind me of lettuce. They're gonna be so cute. And I'm sorry, I am so excited because again, I make elderberry syrup literally at least once a month I make it, because I have to make a lot of it because we drink it often. So there it is, people. There it is. So I gotta come up with a name for my elderberry plant. I'm not sure what the name of it's gonna be yet, but we'll see how it goes. So the last thing I want to do is give it some water. I'm gonna water it. Actually, no, that's not the last thing. I want to add one of these things to it. Now, I'm not familiar with elderberry, elderberry plant and what kind of bugs they may attract and all that stuff. But I do know, being a person who actually plants things inside their home, a lot of plants tend to attract the little flying gnat things. So these little things are great. I got them from Amazon, again, months ago. The little sticky things. So I'm just going to stick it over here on the side in the dirt. If I can find a good place to stick it in here. If it'll stick in here nice for me. And sometimes it doesn't want to stick nice. Doesn't want to stay in here nice. And it is very, very, very sticky. Very, very sticky. Boom. Alright. That looks pretty. See how that's in there? That's in there. And I feel like my plant is not quite in the middle of my pot, but it's in there good enough. It ain't going nowhere. If I move it, it ain't going nowhere. So that's that. Then I'm gonna water it. So I got my jug of water here. Now, you may be saying, well, Yolanda, you grow a lot of things inside your house. How do you keep up like with watering it? With water and everything? Well, I have a dehumidifier and I turn it on every other night or so. It fills up with water, and that is the water I use to water my plants. Some people would say if you have like a Berkey filter or something like that, you can actually drink that water after you've ran it through the Berkey filter. Do not drink that water straight out of the thing. No, don't do that, because you don't know what kind of toxins and stuff that water is that's being pulled out into that water. So I'm just gonna water it. Just give it a nice generous water in here. I think that's good enough. I think that's good enough. The soil looks pretty wet because I won't water it for a while. It looks pretty wet. And that's it. And we're gonna see how it does. I'm super, super excited about this. So I hope that this plant does really well. I told my boyfriend, you have to help me keep it alive because this is our medicine. This is our medicine. And I love it. I absolutely love it. Anywho, that is going to be all for now. That's it. That's all I got. Planting my elderberry bush. Alright. See you guys in the next video. Bye.